Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 with me, Grey Hunter, where we are playing through our De Hardcore campaign. Last time around, we inherited Denmark. And I asked you guys, what should we do with Denmark? And overwhelmingly, the response was, get rid of it, once we're able to do so. So to that end, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold on to it until we are able to get rid of it, and then at the next succession I'll let it go as an independent nation. Well, it'll be a vassal, but I'll let it be Denmark again. And the reason I'm going to do it like that is because I figure that if there was going to be a split in the lands of a realm, it would logically happen at the time of a succession rather than just in the middle of, the year 1631, because that's when you suddenly converted the culture in the main province of Denmark to your certain culture. So that's the way I'm going to play it. One thing that I will do, though, is I'll pretty much get rid of everything that the Danes built, mainly regarding fleet. The armies, I probably won't rename them, I'll just keep them hanging around here. I might keep them when we give Denmark back to the Danish people. I haven't decided whether or not I want to keep the armies. Maybe. It's kind of a... we'll play it by ear. Something that I am going to do, though, is I am going to sell, if I can, Vilna to Polotsk. Because I don't really want it, and if they want an extra province, I will totally do that. I can't because I'm at war, of course, I forgot about that. I forgot you couldn't sell provinces while you were fighting. To that end, then, let us continue, because I would really like it if this war could be over and I could get what I want. Yes, we will totally build more fortifications. I like fortifications. Everybody loves fortifications. Who doesn't? A fortress is under siege. Madurai, really? Well, we'll have to go relieve that. Come here. No besieging my provinces. I don't like it. It's rude. Can I give you another general? How many generals over the limit am I? I'm actually not over the limit at all. I think in that case, I'm going to hire an extra general. And he's going to lead this army for now. He's actually decent all round. And the reason I'm going to do that is because this is obviously our smallest army, and we just need to be able to fight effectively with it. And I figure if it's able to fight, forces that are about the same size as it, with a general in command, they should be able to take on about twice their number and be fairly confident of winning. +1 siege pip is always a nice thing when you've got an army that's so small and has so little artillery. Yes, we will keep building those fortifications. Now, colonizing is still a thing that I want to do, because we still have the mission to colonize Manila. And I'm thinking that it might nearly be time to do that. I'm not sure where I want to colonize in Southeast Asia, to be quite honest. It's very difficult because I don't want to colonize near other Southeast Asian nations, because then they will be uplifted by us, basically, because they will gain technological improvements and they might even westernize off of us. And while I don't have a particular reason that I don't really want them to westernize, mainly I don't want it to happen because it seems like a little too rushed. I mean, in a history where you have a nation like the Roman Empire rising from the ashes and just kind of holding on to what is basically all of what they once held, plus a little extra on the side, in the 15th century, I get that they might be more technologically advanced simply because of that increased centralization, but I'd rather not have it happen so far from home. It makes sense for the Timurids and the Russians and that to be westernized, but it doesn't really make sense for things like Japan or China to end up westernized. To me, I just don't like that idea. I don't know, maybe we'll see where it goes. We will upgrade our administrative tech. I'm not sure when I want to upgrade these two, because we're fairly far ahead of where we're supposed to be at this point in time anyway. I don't know, we'll have to see where we go with that. I kind of want to invest in more idea groups, but unfortunately, because we kind of maxed out all of our ideas, and the way ideas groups work, it's good, but it's also kind of annoying because I'd like to be able to add ideas without needing to have administrative tech so high. Like, I'd rather that you could just pay double or something like that for every idea. I don't know. Paradox kind of tried to balance it as well as they could, I guess, and they didn't do a bad job. They did a pretty good job, let's be honest. It's a fun game. Yay, we converted more provinces. We should probably go out there and convert Vilna. Even though we're going to be giving it away, it's something for our missionaries to do. Let's see now. How long until you surrender? Hopefully fairly soon. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to conquer everything that I can see of these yellow fellows, and then I'm going to see what nations I can release from them, and I'm probably going to have to take a lot of the territory for myself and then just release the nations. I don't think I want to make them release them as protectorates. Well, rather, actually, I want to release them as protectorates. I don't want them just released as independent nations. The growth of cities attracts serfs. I think we're going to go with... We have to accept this. How much base tax is Ile-de-France up to, anyway? That's not too bad. We won the Siege of Goa. We won a battle off the Malabar coast. And Gotland decided that we are totally their rivals. And you know what? I'm pretty on board with that. So in... Oh, no, actually, I'm not going to do that just yet. I was going to say, in respect of that, I'm going to start fabricating claims on them. But I'm actually not going to, because I want to hold on to our diplomats so I can make peace with these guys when the time comes. We just won another naval battle, and we've almost got them under our control. There we go. So we can start sending our armies home. First army, back over there. Justify my war, you say? Oh, hello. Our enemies have always grumbled about our demands, not quite believing that they are totally justified. With our new effective diplomatic corps, whose administrative ability we deeply believe in, we should be able to justify our wars and demands. So what does that get us exactly? Unjustified demands minus 20%. I'm pretty sure that just means that we don't have to pay as much in diplomatic points for that. It might also reduce war score cost of things, I don't entirely know. And it reduces our aggressive expansion impact. I like it. For 5 years too. I approve of this. Now how long until you surrender? Fairly soon, hopefully. And the same with you. We're starting to suffer war exhaustion and calls for peace. Really? You want Finland? Well, you can't have it. It's mine. And just for that, I'm gonna have to conquer you. Or at least beat you up a little bit more. Noble resilience. Prolonged war can bring great hardships to our people, and the remoteness of government makes it hard for us to explain the justness of our cause. The lowest ranks of the nobility are those closest to the peasants. If we ensure their status and their position, they will in turn act as a key prop to our regime when things get tough. I like it. The development of veneering as well. Initially, many types of tropical wood would be considered... well played, would be considered too brittle by woodworkers. With the development of veneering, however, it has become possible to make use of ebony and other tropical woods, selected for their beauty rather than their strength. As a result, the creation of beautiful and original cabinets and other prestige furniture from tropical woods has grown into a major business. Most excellent. Tropical woods price goes up by 35% until the end of the game. I like it. And hello. So that was our idea that we just got. My Imperator, Russia declared war upon their new enemy, the Timurids, and they cite conquest as their casus belli. Interesting. So the Timurids, as there was a pop-up just before, are indeed westernizing, so I'm wondering if Russia is going to stop them from doing that by beating them up. I'd really rather they didn't. And we've won that final siege, I do believe. Yes, indeed. Alright, so you're going to march home. Our navy is going to sail home as well. And we will sign a peace deal as soon as our troops are out of foreign territory. We can also add some of this. Alrighty. So let's see what we can get from these fellas. So, if I wanted you to release nations, Madurai is what? That's pretty big. That costs a lot of war score. Mysore, I like the look of. I do. Madurai. Okay, so let's see. That costs 91%. If I ask for you, and you, that costs a lot less. So we'll grab Mysore. Ah, damn. That costs a lot of war score all on its own. Okay. What if we take those and then ask for Madurai? No. Okay. This is going to be a problem. So we can have Madurai and Mysore, but Mysore will have to be a single province minor. You know, I'm okay with that. I'm actually fine with that. Is there something else that we can get released that would actually be kind of decent? No. What about treaties? Can I make them do something? Not really. Can I revoke a core? I can, actually. I can revoke their cores on my territories. That's pretty much perfect. I am totally okay with that. So aggressive expansion will be off the charts, but fortunately it won't actually affect anybody that we care about except Japan. Japan will be pretty happy with us regardless. The people who will really hate us are basically these guys, and I don't care because I'd rather have them dead. So let's send that demand. There we go, and we'll pause that. So we got what we wanted, but we don't want to keep it because keeping it is ridiculous for our overextension. So what we're going to do is we're going to make use of this create subjects thing. And we're going to do this. Mysore, you get to be independent. And Madurai, you also get to be independent. Boom! Overextension, go away. Now, who can we declare as our rival? Well, Gotland rivaled us, so we will rival Gotland. And Ghana, why not? I mean, they're there. Let's rival them. Let's make them really mad at us for no reason whatsoever. So we did okay there. These nations, I expect Madurai will probably be able to hold out for a bit. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Orissa. Damn. And there I was worried about the yellow guys. Okay. Orissa could need a little bit of work. This could be a problem. I was tempted to keep one of the provinces. I was thinking about trying to grab Malabar, but then I realized that that would kind of undermine my whole plan of not advancing nations in Southeast Asia and India to westernization. So, let's see. Polotsk wants an alliance. I still don't want one, to be honest with you. But I'm thinking that I might warn Russia. Because warning Russia will mean that if they declare war on somebody that I am friends with, or if they declare war at all, in fact, offensively, I am able to intervene and stop them from doing so. I kind of want to. Really, you'll just straight up buy that. Okay, sure. Cool. And I wonder if Lithuania will buy Trakai, because I don't want Lithuania, and I don't want Trakai, and I'd rather have Polotsk have a border with them than with me, Do you want it? What if I gave it to you for free? Boom. Done. Alright. Now I have a border with Lithuania, and I don't have to worry about Polotsk. Well, I do, but not them hating me for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Wow. Timurids, bros. What are you doing? You're not fighting back at all. I suppose they are trying to westernize. Against who? Madurai. I'm gonna ease the tension because I don't really want to fight anybody. And Madurai, why would I even take a claim against Madurai? Now Polotsk. I'm not sure what I want to do with you. I'm thinking about trying to declare war for these areas and then just giving them back. Well, giving them back. I mean, just giving them to Polotsk. So why not? Let's start with a covert action. And we'll fabricate a claim on Kovno. Go for it. We exist to annoy Gotland anyway. Let's see. So Orissa. How good are you at what you do? You took religious ideas, offensive ideas, quantity, and trade. That's interesting. I imagine that they are trying to form India. I don't know how much they actually need to form India. They might need the whole lot. But that could be a problem. Administration, I think. Yeah, this could be an issue. Wow, Timurids. Guys, seriously, you are indeed getting your asses handed to you. Damn. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. What do we got here? Establish cantonments. Oh dear. Massive coughing fit. The establishment of a permanent recruiting area for armies of the age has made it much easier for us to extract men from the population to serve in the armies. Do we want to gain manpower, or do we want to gain lots of manpower? Lots of manpower for minus 60 ducats. I think I know what I'm picking. Alright, so we need to colonize Manila. So in aid of that, we will send a colonist to Manila, obviously. And is there any other provinces around that are actually kind of rich? Tondo. Gimme. Alrighty. So, we need a fleet to transport these guys. Nope. I need you. So, come on down here. Fortifications are always important. Alright. We've annoyed Gotland a little bit. Hello. Another consul. Not another one. Sure, Fazan, I don't like you. You killed a consul. Now, hopefully, I'll be able to transport these guys up there and offload them into the Philippines before the ships die from how much attrition they're taking. And we'll finish off aristocratic ideas with military traditions, which will reduce military tech cost and also give us an extra leader without upkeep. I like it. See, with a nation as big as us, we kind of need a large leader pool. So I'm hoping that we can get a fair few. I think we can get naturally 7 in total. I think. And you need to head back. We won the Battle of Tondo. Of course we did. We are superior, westernized people. Gujarat has declared war upon their new enemy, the Timurids. They cite conquest as their casus belli. Oh. Is this the end of the Timurids? Are they just going to get eaten? I kind of want to see if that happens. I would not be entirely displeased by this state of affairs. And we need to fabricate another claim, Can we fabricate on Semigalia? No. Semigetia we can though. So yeah, grab that. I don't know what I'm actually going to fight for. I just feel like grabbing all these claims would probably serve our purposes. And we're an empire. A large empire. We do what we want. Wow. They could be in a lot of trouble. They have independence people fighting. The Turkish Patriots. Wow. What are they even fighting for? I mean, obviously Turkey, but Turkey is up here. Like, what cause or things are they fighting for exactly? Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that there was Turkish culture down here. We completed a mission, we colonized Manila, and so we gained colonial enthusiasm for a little while. I like it. 1 second. Construct a shipyard. Our nation lacks a proper shipyard where we can construct our fleets that we need so much. I'm actually thinking that's a good one. Have at least one naval base. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. I like that. Establish a penal colony in Manila. Our colony in Manila has not been progressing as quickly as we would like. Apparently, we expect one-day results. One of your advisors has, however, come up with a plan to speed up growth. He's proposing that we send thieves, debtors, and other criminals to Manila and have them pay their debts to society by working to develop the colony and eventually become settlers once their sentence is done. While this plan might seem good on paper, there is a chance a rebellion might occur due to having all these dangerous individuals in a single location. We gain plus 10 settlers, but also plus 3 unrest. That's okay though. I'm alright with that. I'm going to set up a penal colony, and for the next 25 years, they will be getting a ton of settlers. That is actually really, really helpful, because if I remember correctly, Manila is actually a tropical province. It is. And so our settler chance is down a bunch, simply because it's not a climate that our people are particularly well adjusted to. So this is a really big help for us. Another cardinal exposed. Come on, guys. Seriously, what's wrong with just being normal people? It's like they just don't want to work well. This is why we can't have nice things. Now, what is this for? Okay, good. That is exactly what I wanted. That's why I was holding out with administrative points. So let's grab that. I will actually grab the War Galleon right now. And we'll read what those do in a second. Reformation of the army. Plans are currently being made for a small reform of our army. New tactics, weapons, and commands are some of the areas being discussed to improve our combat efficiency. Gain 50 military power or gain 20 army tradition. I think I'm going to go with tradition, because tradition is really difficult to get. With the way they change some of the stuff in the game. At least I'm pretty sure it's fairly difficult to get at this point in this patch. It drops fairly quickly, I remember. Yeah, it's dropping by almost 2 every year. And so we're only at about 40. Alrighty, so diplomatic technology, when I can speak English. The War Galleon, also known as the Race-Built Galleon, was built by reducing the number of decks on a galleon. That sentence just seems so ridiculously awkward. This sacrificed cannons for maneuverability, which proved to be beneficial in combat. Well, yeah, if you can turn quicker than your enemy, you can probably, just cross the T continually and just keep shooting them in the everything. So we've gained extra colonial range, we've got better naval morale, but that also comes with increased maintenance cost. We've now got war galleons, frigates, and can build an admiralty, which gives us an extra leader slot. We've also got administrative technology 19, which gives us a glorious monument. It is not enough to be great, people must be able to see our greatness. The ancients knew how to display their greatness, and we will do the same by building monuments to withstand the test of time. That just seems like an Age of Empires reference, and if it is, Paradox, I love you even more now. So, first things first, we are going to queue up those cool buildings. So a glorious monument, I think that needs to go in Ile-de-France. And the Admiralty. Where do I want the Admiralty to be? I think I want it to be in London. Yeah, it's got to be in London. Go. Be in London. I like it. So I'm going to end the episode here. I'm trying out this new system where I still record sessions worth of stuff, but I break it down episode by episode, so, make it easier to upload or something like that. I'm trying out new processes. It's an experiment. It might continue, it might not. But anyway, I will see you next time when we continue the adventures of the House to Hardcore in this Paradox mega campaign. So until then, I have been Grey Hunter, and thank you for watching. I will see you next time.